New York Fashion Week, the season's biggest and pushiest week, is almost a wrap. So what did it take to stand out from the maddening Manhattan crowds? Here with the highlights is WSJ fashion columnist Christina Binkley. Christina, always a pleasure to have you here on set with us.
I love it.
Are you exhausted? You had to run around a little bit more this year than in New York Fashion Weeks in the past.
This was the craziest one I ever remember. There was one day when I was uptown and down at Wall Street twice.
And that is because this year the shows were just all over the map.
You know what this is designers needing to show on their own private space. Social media and the photography that comes out on Instagram and Twitter from those shows is so important that they don't want to have a generic runway that looks like everybody else's. So they're finding their own little locations everywhere, and we're trailing after them.
But did it cause problems? Did people miss shows because they couldn't get there in time?
I missed 3 shows. I'm not going to say which ones, but I'm really feeling badly about it. It was physically impossible to get to all of them.
Well, Uber did well, at least, I'm sure.
I'm sure they did.
Let's talk about the highlights, the things that you liked. Now, Givenchy seemed to take things to a new level.
That set a new bar for New York. That was really extraordinary. It helped that it was in a beautiful location. We were looking at the 9/11 memorial on 9/11, literally. So it was very moving. He had Marina Abramovic make, I don't know, installations, several of them that were really eye candy. So
it's like performance art. No, it's
completely.
Absolutely. Now, what about Altuzarra and his sexy legs?
That slit. A year and a half ago, he did a V-shaped slit that you've got to sit very carefully in. It is so sexy. Everybody copied it. You see on every runway now, and he's not letting go of it. It's his thing.
So is this now a brand for him?
I think it is. I think it's like Chanel's tweeds.
I love it. I'm all for it. Now, what about Prabal and his peaceful progress? You said it was very centered.
Utterly beautiful. He is from Nepal, and the earthquake really moved him to go back and sort of dig into his own culture. He brought in 28 orange-clad monks who chanted before, which set a beautiful scene. His designs were peaceful and lovely, and he has such a sense of color. It was really a great season for Prabal.
Oh, wonderful. And now, what are some of the trends that you noticed that you think we're going to keep going with? I mean, as you said, some of them we've already had, and they're still sticking strong.
Athleisure is so here. I don't know if we can call it a trend anymore, honestly, but we saw a lot. I mean, I just came from Ralph Lauren. He had running bras under beautiful silk blouses.
Wow.
You know, there's this sort of mix of this is going to be big. The color bright orange is really something. Kind of these chairs are perfect for this season.
We did it just for you.
Yeah, recover for Fashion Week. Wide-legged cropped pants, not high cropped, but sort of above the ankle, so you can flash your shoe, really show off the shoe.
To go with the comfort level of everything. I like that. I like comfort.
Serious comfort. We can, I don't know why I'm wearing heels today. I'm almost out of fashion.
Well, you look great. What about Kanye? How did he do?
Way better than I expected.
Really?
You know, I lived through a couple of his collections in Paris. Different. They were his high brand that he was trying to do. This was Yeezy. It's going to blow out of stores. There's already, the shoes have been selling very well for quite some time, and the collection, athleisure.
There you go. I got to add my name to the waiting list.
There you go.
You heard it here first.
I want to see you in the Yeezy shoes.
That's right. I'm going to wear them on set. Thank you so much, Christina.